Now, who could have predicted this? Well, one of those people would be not me, but you know who it is that I is. The one in the alley. The triple, the G.O.D. live on Team GRF TV, live in the newsroom. And right now, my mind is completely blown and I haven't even done anything yet. Gunvolt is in Blade Strangers. I have no idea how to comprehend this. Nah, I'm lying. I've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes trying to do a thing and kind of figured that it wasn't going to work the way that I wanted to. And it needs more work and the news comes first, so we're working on that. Don't worry about it. We need to go ahead and activate trailer.exe because I have some thoughts about this that have nothing to do with the trailer at all, but have to do something with the trailer. You're just going to have to trust me on this, as you always do and will continue to. Let's just activate trailer.exe. Let's just see what's good with this boy Gunvolt, and then I can tell you my conspiracy theories. Now activating trailer.exe. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. He tagging him? Spark Caliber, the super, and it didn't do the cutaway. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, my God. Okay. Alright. Okay. My boy Gunvolt looking like a straight monster. I'm like, I read it. I read it. I thought I would never see the day. This Gunvolt being in a fighting game that didn't have anything to do with platforms never occurred to me until I just seen this in Blade Strangers right now. And what Nicalis has been saying is that it's 3 special guest stars, right? 3 additional, including Gunvolt, who we just watched. One of those is Shantae. The other one is Shovel Knight, because that just seems to be the trio as everybody work together. Because if you guys remember, Gunvolt, even though that the wonderful folks over at Inti Creates helped create Blaster Master Zero, he was in there. My girl Tay Tay was in the building doing her thing, dancing around, shaking those little hips and turning into elephants or whatever. And Shovel Knight, he was just there. But you know, Shovel Knight done battles with gangsters. He survived the Battletoads Turbo Tunnel, a fight with Kratos, and I'm just like, okay. So because right now I think Shantae is a guarantee because everybody wanted Shantae and Smash, but they went with the safe pick, went with Bayo, and Bayo just sits up here and just, as the baddest bitch which should and would, runs the train on everybody in that video game. Not that I have played that video game, downloaded Bayonetta as a character anyway. And the only thing I have to prove this fact is, a whole bunch of tournament footage, which also probably includes Diddy Kong, because I heard he was bad then he was good, but that's another conversation. Look, I know Shantae is a lock. That's what my spidey sense is telling me. Because the last time my spidey sense was going this nasty was when Ed Boon was doing the stuff for Mortal Kombat X. And I was like, Jason gonna be in that mug. And you can sit up here and see the tweet directly to him where I said, yo, like Mortal Kombat X, they should bring Freddy back and put Jason. And guess what happened? Jason all in that motherfucker. But this is the same game that has Leatherface in it. So I'm just like, well, okay. Mortal Kombat X was weird. I downloaded Mortal Kombat XL when it's $10 a couple of months ago and haven't touched it yet. But I ain't played Mortal Kombat's 9 story mode either. And I really think that's a thing I would like to play on the channel. And even if I don't, to just experience that. So, things and stuff. This is the most interesting news in a while. Like, I was already with buying this game with whatever they wanted to do. But having Gunvolt in it, having like the sneaking suspicion Tay Tay is going to be in a fighting game, I am super more interested. But I wonder who is this 4th character. And even while I was trying to work to try to get this video to be a little different, I could only come up with one name. And it's like, and it may seem off the wall, Lilac from Freedom Planet, right? Like, because Freedom Planet 2 is going to be some beast nonsense because of how much they're changing what it is that makes that game work, but also keeping what made the game work in the first place, if you understand what I'm saying with that. I'm like, that was like the first name that popped in my head. But Lilac has been a guest star on a couple of little side things or whatever. So it wouldn't surprise me to see if they could make a move that's work for her. But like when you sit up here and you really look at like the pool of characters they can pull from, because see at the same time while I'm sitting up here thinking like Lilac could be in this game, it's like Nicalis works with a lot of interesting properties of characters who could make very interesting fighting game characters. So let me see. I cannot for the life of me think of that person's name, but guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look it up because we've got time to do that. Because let me see. What is that man's name? Let me see. I'm finna scroll down now. You have Lameza from La Mulana. You got the dude from 1001 Spikes, whatever the name of that game is. I don't really think that Curly in this instance really counts as a character, and then the cops will sit up here and say like, yo, this is a no-dub pick, because I really don't think you're going to really have Curly be the only legitimate representative of Cave Story. I don't really think that is going to be the case in any way, and I think if Quote don't immediately make it, he gonna make it at some point, because I really don't think Curly is going to roll this by herself. That's just not a thing that I think makes sense, but Quote is more of a silent protagonist, didn't really say much, so I really don't know how much you could really get out of him in a game where interaction is important, because Curly said a whole lot more. Curly is a more established character that you can work with in the confines of what that game is supposed to be. It's still all Zay, where's Zozo? Because I'm going to ask this question till I get what it is that I demand and want, and you will listen to me because I'm a person on the internet with a voice. Because allegedly, according to you, this is how this works, I guess. I sit up here, make a whole bunch of noise, act like an idiot, then you pay me attention. Or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm like really confused about... No, I'm not. I'm being stupid. Like, I'm sitting up here like for real. Let's think about this for a second. If I'm gonna go on the Zozo hit, I sit up here and think about what Zozo would offer as a character to this game. And the only reason I want Zozo in the game because I love me some Zozo. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm actually basing this in actual, she would be good for the game as someone who could offer a different gameplay style. She is a necromancer, so you can do some interesting stuff with that. Like you can sit up here, bite Quan Chi if that's what you want to do, because stuff and things. But maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fade all the way back. I'm gonna fade back. You feel me? I'm gonna fade back. I'm gonna let this game do what it do. Like I say, my spider sense is saying Tay gonna be in the game though, and then she gonna be dancing around hitting people with infinites, and I'm gonna be like, yes, please. I'm gonna be like, yeah, Shantae's best girl. Like for the time frame of when you had a Game Boy Advance game nobody else knew about, except if you was on Capcom Unity 4 Capcom Unities ago, because that was the only reason I knew Shantae existed. Sir, real talk. The Capcom Unity, a couple of Capcom Unities ago, was the only reason I knew Shantae existed. And it was one of the best things I ever learned about. Also in that time, at some point, learned about, the Legend of K, but that's another conversation entirely. So, with all that being said, thank you guys for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On You. If you really didn't think that this trailer was going to slip by me and I wasn't going to do nothing because y'all know how much I love me some Gunvolt, I really need to get the Switch version or get the PC. But I'm like, well, the Switch version is the version at this point. So if I'm going to play a version of Gunvolt on this channel, it will be the Switch version. So I ain't got no choice. Actually, you know what? Before we get out of here, I want to quickly check something. I will tell you what it is when I actually land on the page once I think of it. Okay, there we go. I got my search term in there. I'm now looking at this thing, which has been sold out for months because I was sitting up here waiting for it, saving money to try to get it, and then didn't get it. It made me a really sad panda. You know what I'm saying? It really made me a sad panda, and I really didn't like being a sad panda. But the last time I checked, let me see. Wow, it's gone for real now. Or is that the limited edition version? No, that's the regular version. You might be wondering, what is it? Is this fool talking about? The answer is Ami Ami had an exclusive bonus if you pre-ordered the striker pack for the Switch, right? And it was this picture that you should probably Google on your own time. You should probably search Gunvolt Ami Ami and you will see this picture. You will then understand why the hentai guys have been good to me. You will understand straight up why the hentai guys have been good when they offer you something like what I am looking at right now, which will not be featured in this video in any way because, trying not to, get sued or people hating on me. But I don't give a fuck about B, but A, you don't want nothing to do with A. B, I actually had my middle finger. See, this is why I wish I knew I could make video work in a way that would make this work, because having a middle finger, that's a real strong gesture. Real strong gesture. But shout out to the guy that hentai. Shout out as usual to the horse-based guy making cripples out of bitch-ass niggas and everything. Robbing, stealing, raping, and killing. Got to get your praise on. Look, Scoot, get out of here, man. I'm like, there's work to be done. I'm going to turn this into a video. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this into a video. Y'all going to enjoy it, and then we got more work coming. How about that? Scat, skittle, skabobble. The one and only triple, the G.O.D, live from the Team GRF newsroom. And once again, I'd like to thank all of you guys for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. And with all that being said, I'll holler at you guys next time, man. Peace out.